guilty plea and life in prison isn't enough for the family of an Austin woman murdered in 2019.
Gloria Lofton's daughters wanted to see the death penalty for 63-year-old Raul Meza, who pleaded guilty today to killing Lofton, as well as another man, Jesse Fraga, in Pflugerville last year.
Now, this is the maximum sentence for both cases. Meza waived his right to appeal and is not eligible for parole. KXAN's Brianna Hollis has more now from the courthouse.
There was a lot of emotion in the courtroom today. There were also additional deputies, about 3 more than normal. We weren't allowed to record audio inside, but we did speak with the family members of victims after the fact, who expressed relief that Meza will never get out of prison, but disappointment that the death penalty isn't being sought in this case.
That's part of why we feel like it's not complete for us.
The daughters of Gloria Lofton have expressed heartache after heartache for their mother, along with frustration after frustration with the investigation and prosecutorial process.
We feel as though they did not completely do a thorough investigation.
In court Monday, they called Raul Meza a coward and pure evil in their victim impact statements. The judge asked Meza if he wanted to apologize to the families of the people he killed. He said he didn't think it would mean anything and his guilty plea was enough.
It was a piss poor. He didn't care. It's obvious he didn't care, and that's fine.
The family of Kendra Page, who was 8 years old when Meza killed her in 1982, also in court today, also crying and also wishing Meza got the death penalty.
He's doing the same thing to you guys that they did to your family.
They have lived through the terror of Raul Meza for decades, time that included him getting released from his murder sentence early on good behavior due to lax state laws at the time, a stretch where Meza made a public apology and a promise to do better.
I can only tell you that in my heart, I know that I will not willfully bring harm to anyone.
We spoke with one of Meza's therapists last year about this type of behavior by him. She says she recommended he not get released and was horrified to see him back on the news connected to more murders.
He's a deadly person, and he has been since adolescence.
Outside of the courtroom, victims' family members clutched photos of their loved ones. In the same spot, they've done an interview after every hearing.
Like my stance has been, it's not about Raul, it's about our family members.
Even though the proceedings are done, they say they're not closing the door on fighting this just yet. Already planning to move forward with a civil lawsuit.
This is a small win, but just the tip of the iceberg for us.
Meza requested that he be officially marked as a gang member on his prison paperwork and requested additional protective services. Judge Kasurik said she would allow that note to be made, but she would not allow him to be put into protective custody. From the Travis County Courthouse, Brianna Hollis, KXAN News.
Police originally thought Meza could be linked to up to 10 additional murders. The department told us today cold case detectives have used DNA to rule out 8 cases that took place between 1979 and 2021. Going in depth right now, the judge today said in the state of Texas, the district attorney's office has the sole power on whether to pursue the death penalty, and DA Jose Garza was the one who decided not to move forward with that punishment. Garza issued a statement saying his heart breaks for the Lofton and Fraga families, and Meza will, quote, never threaten our community again.